So what I'm here to say to you today are three simple things. The first thing is that you need to recognize that you make up the majority of Jamaica's population. Almost 54% of Jamaica's population are below what age? 30 years old. When we formed the administration earlier this year, there was a very important thing that we had to do. One, we had to ensure that all aspects of youth came under one ministry. And so today, what we have is a child development agency, we have the National Youth Service, we have the NCYD, and we have a number of other ministries that we work with that have youth-related organizations and things that we do for youth. So we work closely with the Ministry of Agriculture, local government, etc. Why do we do this, and why did we do it? Because we recognize that children up all the way to age 29 are important to be under one ministry. And it's important because you're able to also save resources. Because when you have things split all over the place, sometimes it takes up a lot of time and effort. So I want to say to you, the first thing is that we're working to get all things under one ministry having to do with youth. The second thing that I want to say, members of the youth program, stand up for me, please. All of the persons in blue t-shirts, stand up. The wonderful individuals who are in blue t-shirts are a part of a program called Youth. You can have a seat. This program is a program that we're partnering with under the ministry, where over 1,400 at-risk young people are being provided with training and other valuable opportunities under the private sector organization of Jamaica. And they will be placed in jobs and other kinds of internships going forward. And those are important partnerships to have. The third thing I'd like to say to you this evening is that we have a very joined up approach in the way that we have put together Youth Month. You see the NYS here, you see members of the CDA here, you see members of NCYD here, you see members of youth here, because all of us have opportunities that we must bring to the public and activities that we know are going to be doing for youth. Over the past couple of weeks, certainly the past couple of months, I have been meeting with a number of young people. So I know the tertiary student who is about to graduate and doesn't know where they're going to find the first job, who has been sending out their college applications, and who recognize that they will graduate with a degree and somehow they might have to take a job in another area that they were not perhaps wanting to take a job in. I've been meeting with perhaps the young 12-year-old and 13-year-old and 9-year-old who has been sexually abused, and the 14-year-old who is now pregnant in a place of safety, and their fears and their trepidation about what is going to happen to their future. I have met with a young man who is on the street corner and want to cut a tune and don't know where to start, and can't go home because going home means a worse nightmare for him than staying on the street and perhaps meeting with other young people on the street. So it is not a situation that we don't know what is going on. And what have we done for this Youth Month? And what have we been doing in the Ministry of Youth? Well, we have said, listen, we don't want to continue doing things for young people just because they're young. We want to do things that will excite young people, no matter if they have a disability, no matter if they're at risk, no matter if they're unattached, no matter if they have some training. All young people must see the Ministry of Youth as their ministry and feel comfortable about coming. And we want to make sure that we train our young people for jobs that will actually exist in a very changing world. So one of the first things we did this year was we put forward the Digital Jam 2.0, where we registered over 2,000 young people to learn computer applications. And is NCU here? They left. At that two-day workshop where we brought experts down from across the world to teach young people how to build applications, and not young people with university degrees. We had it right down here at the conference center. Young people from all walks of life. And they built applications. And today, out of that two-day workshop, we've had 7,000 young people sign up as micro workers on the internet. Because, no, you have to clap for that. Coming out of that two-day workshop, we had 2 students from NCU win $1 million to start a business. And they got 2 master's scholarships from Howard University because the people were so impressed with what they did. But we haven't stopped there. We haven't stopped there. When we got together, the NYS, the NCYD, the youth program, the CDA, it was going to be a collaborative approach to working with our young people. So under the CDA, we said we were going to have people foster more children because we believe more children need to be in parental situations with a family. And we have more children now being fostered, and we have more counseling situations. Under the NYS, we've not only placed close to 3,700 people in employment opportunities over the summer, but we have trained and will continue to train over 800 people and place them in job opportunities over the course of the next 3 to 4 months. Under the youth program, we're placing in Youth Month 150 young people in job opportunities. Under the NCYD for Youth Month, we'll be training close to 500 persons in entrepreneurship and giving them grants to start their own businesses. So there are a number of things. You can actually download the calendar. I won't go into all the different things because there's something almost every single day taking place in Youth Month. And you can download that calendar on our website. I'm going to have the calendars placed at various churches and post offices so that you can actually see the events. And we have not left out youth living with disabilities because we believe that they are an important part to the youth population, and that many of our mothers sometimes find it very difficult because they can't find opportunities for their young people with disabilities. And on December 3rd, we'll be having a serious workshop with our youth with disabilities. So for this Youth Month, it is our theme, Youth on a Mission. And we're really pushing youth for entrepreneurship and empowerment because we recognize that many of you want opportunities. So you might not get the job opportunity right away in Youth Month, but you'll get some training. If you don't get the training, you can attend a rap session that will make you meet people who can put you in the right position. If you're not able to attend a rap session, you can go to a concert. And even here, you can meet with some of us to talk to us about your plight. I want to welcome Gladys Brown from Sissoko, the head of Sissoko. I also want to welcome, I see Mr. Floyd Green from the G2K. I also want to welcome Ricardo James from PMPYO, because guess what? Our youth in politics as well is extremely important because we also have to change the tide. A lot of you see me and you say, Miss, why you get into a profession like that? Because all of us at some level want to work to transform people's lives. So let me thank you for coming out. This is your month. We declare it officially open today. And please make sure you check a theater near you, quote unquote, to find out what events are taking place in your area.
1, 2, 3, I'm on a mission. Today's a day, November is a month, and the next 50 years, the youth of Jamaica.